Innovative.
Hello, it's your boy, the real Young LA, and you know I'm with cool ass Cam.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the WB Morning Show. Hope y'all ready for the wake and bake.
Hey man, if you ain't already, have your chopsticks together. And some just told me to say this to y'all. I don't just be smoking no zigzag. I got a little bit of the boss leaf in there today. You hear me? Shout out to the boss leaf. Cause they keep a nigga together, man. Yeah, I'm talking about. And then besides the chopsticks, you got to have your mimosa, man.
Yeah.
Gonna have your little bit of that orange juice, and we off that Bel Air today, man. And we got a special guest in the house. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Playboy.
Hey, salute to all the kings and queens out there. It's TRK, the real con. You know what I mean?
The real con.
The real one.
You hear me? I'm the real too. So the real and the real always gonna recognize each other,
You
man.
hear me?
How about that?
You hear me?
Yes. Lock it in,
Big
man.
10-4.
Hello.
Big 10-4.
Hey, so I usually start the show off asking, do you remember the first time we met?
Yeah. You know.
Oh, it ain't no right or wrong answer, so go on and just break it down. Huh?
Shit, you know, we be sticking and moving.
Hello.
Definitely you. You be moving around, getting to
Yes,
the chili,
sir.
you know, doing all the good business.
For sure.
But I believe when I had met you, it was for sure some business, some business going around. I think it was at some type of event or something like that. But yeah, man, we was just out there vibing, and like, you know, like how you said, real niggas just connect just off the strength. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
You don't remember what event it was?
I think we was at
Let me see your lighter too.
it was like a video shoot or something like that, right?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm trying to let you talk to him, man.
Shit, I think it was like at a video shoot or something like that.
Okay.
From my best recollection.
Shit. I
You know
know
what I'm saying?
I just bumped into you for,
A few times.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean?
it's easy to get caught up. That's why I be asking, because I
Yeah.
might not remember all the way too. I just know I know you though. You
Gotta
good
get it
people.
right.
So from my recollection, I remember me and you two, my nigga King Cali Dro.
Absolutely. And you know what? To say that, was that at a video shoot? Or was that at some type of club or something like that?
I'm not even
That you was-
sure.
that
I
you was
just
hosting.
know I always fuck with Dro since a long time ago before he even started rapping. Niggas don't really know because we ain't did no music and
Yeah.
all that, but that's really my guy. And so I kind of keep up who he be fucking with. So
For sure,
one
for
day
sure,
I
for
just
sure.
seen you, like, I don't want to say a character, but that's how I say it, because if you introduce somebody that don't know you for real, just watching, it's like a new character. Like, oh, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
So then when I met you a real nigga now. You're not a character no more. Over the
Absolutely.
thing, it's just
Absolutely.
an Instagram name and a face. When I see you, like, oh yeah, nah, I fuck with you. You solid. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure. Well, shit, to go back to that, we did meet through Joe. You know what I mean? And I know Joe my guy. He like damn near family for real. You
Let's
know
talk
what I mean?
about it.
Shit, I've been
Same
knowing him
with me,
since I
though.
was, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, he been knowing me since I was a young nigga. Joe a little bit older than me, but shit, he don't act like that. That motherfucker could keep up with me in the studio, in the gym. Shit, I'm trying to keep up with him on certain shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, to say the least, we just, you know, iron sharpen iron.
That part.
You know what I mean?
Niggas don't know what it's like to have a good friend around sometimes, man.
No, for real. And then, you know, I lost my mother and shit. And in like 2000.
God bless you.
No, it's all good. It's all love. I appreciate
sir.
that. All
For
love,
sure.
King. Appreciate you, man. I lost my mother in 2000.
I lost my pops at a young age, so I for sure know that parent shit is serious. You gotta grow through it, you know, to
Yeah.
go through it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, for sure. And that bring me more comfort on this platform that you can relate with me on
Oh,
that.
for sure.
A nigga felt a little more at ease.
Yes, sir.
Once you broke it down.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's
feel
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
more
I
at
already
ease.
know what you went through.
Yeah.
God bless you,
Yeah.
man.
On everything.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yeah, nigga transitioned though, and then came out of that, and I just embodied all her great assets. You know what I'm saying?
It took you a while. At first, I started
Yeah.
off with it just mad, like, why wouldn't my parent be gone? And I just took it out in the world.
Yeah,
And one day it
everything.
was like, nigga, you ain't. I realized that I wouldn't be me if my daddy was here, because my daddy was a plumber, and I didn't care about doing nothing but whatever my pops was on. So I'd have been the plumber.
Her part.
So no Young LA, no podcast, no nothing. So in one way, like, damn, it's crazy, but there's no way I would have been free to be figuring out how I'm gonna do this. I wouldn't have been tripping on no music or nothing. I just been happy
real
on
shit.
what I was on. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, because I don't want to say that in your situation, I don't know, but it opened up doors for you to start doing something different. Now you never know. You might like it could be in memory of. You know what I mean? But I always say they living through us now. So
Yeah.
like I said, you got to shine the light so they could see the light from. Oh, you got to been raised right.
Yeah.
So that give her back to glory. You know what I mean?
No, for real. Like the shifting point for me to touch on that was having my daughters. That was a shifting point for me, having my girls. And then my second daughter, my mama's birthday was June 20th.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? My youngest daughter, when my girl, we had went to the hospital and shit and did the whole little process and shit, going through the ropes and shit, all the little doctor's appointments, all the good shits, you know what I mean? They're like, hey, your daughter due June 20th. That's the same day my mama was born.
And they don't know that. They
don't.
just said
They
it.
don't.
I
They
know what
just.
you
They
mean.
just say it.
It'd have been different if somebody who knew that
No,
said it.
bro.
It was the regular doctor, just nurse, come up to you and just hit you with it.
Tell
And you
us.
like, you don't even know what that mean right there.
I look at my baby mama, well, my queen. You know what I
And
mean?
say that.
I
It's a
looked
big
at it.
difference between that too. So I'm glad that you switched it.
Yeah, that's the mother of my kids,
Just
man.
say it.
And shit, it takes a lot to raise girls and just to raise children. That, you know what I mean. But to raise them girls is a little bit different. You know what I mean? That shit
Come on now.
hit.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because they want
You
what
gotta
they
break
want.
you down.
Yeah, they want what they want, and they require a certain type of patience.
I realize as a dude, you got a son, you can keep running whatever route you was running. When you know you got a girl, you got to start switching shit up immediately from the gate.
Shit
I'm
gotta
not
slow
fit to
down.
be playing this around. I'm not fit to be doing. They can't come. You know, daughter's different.
Nah,
Yes,
real
sir.
talk, real talk. Daughter's real different, but they the best though.
Oh, say that.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, having my youngest daughter, she was due on June 20th. She ended up coming 3 days prior to that, so she came June 17th. But you know, I was still happy. I'm like, shit. But I'm telling my baby mama, you can't hold it. She like,
Hold it, baby.
yeah. She like,
Nah,
nah.
that ain't the water that broke.
Yeah. She like, no, this motherfucker coming. Like, I'm like, all right, shit. You know what I mean? So she rushed to the hospital, did the whole little shit, and she came out. You know, she was born June 17th. You know what I mean? So shit, and she act just like my mom and shit. That shit's
That's right.
beautiful.
You got her back.
Yeah, that's my love. That's my heart. Shit, my family, my everything. You know what I mean? That shit shaped the nigga to who he is for real. So
That's right.
That just gave a nigga a whole pinpoint. My whole perception just started to switch and change. And seeing my daughters grow up, I'm looking
Life a bigger view.
a whole bigger view.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yes, sir.
the whole shit is just changed. You know what I'm saying? But it's beautiful at the same time. Though.
That's right.
Big beauty in
Come on,
the
man.
whole change.
I always heard that
You know what I
having a baby was a blessing.
Yeah, big one.
God picked who he put the babies to, give babies to.
Big
You
one.
know what I mean?
Big one.
And what I could say about our generation, I said it before, is our generation, we always had problems with our family issues. So when we had our kids, niggas like, they ain't about to be no bad dads.
No.
You know what I mean? So all my homies is good dads and shit. You know what I mean? So
And I'm seeing a lot
shout
of
out
that.
to you.
I'm seeing a whole lot of that. A lot of my homies is good dads. Not to say that.
It
you know,
ain't a bad
yeah.
couple little things out the bunch. But
Yeah,
you know what I
it's-
mean?
you know what I'm saying. But
We talking about majority though. That's all
the
we
majority
can speak on. Yeah.
for our young black fathers out
For
here,
sure.
I'm gonna give them their credit. I'm starting to see a lot of young black fathers starting to know, or they been knowing, that being around and spending time with your family is key. All the shit, or spending time with your kids is key.
Yeah, it
like
ain't-
sometimes the whole family dynamic, it might not be that.
Yeah.
But spending time with your kids is key.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's money, but the money that kids see is time. As
Yeah.
long as you there, they happy that you there.
You create the environment.
Yeah.
You create the whole ambiance of the whole situation when
There
it
we
comes to
go.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're not looking for all the other shits. They
They
just
tripping
looking for
off.
you.
Man, take a kid, give them $100 and go to the 99-cent store. They buy 100
Oh,
toys. They gonna
shit.
have a ball.
Shit.
The motherfuckers all might break tomorrow, but it
Oh,
was
shit.
the
You
the
hear me?
shopping spree. You
Hey,
know what I'm talking about?
It's the whole
It's the thought. You
the
gotta
whole
just
part
gotta
of it.
play it, man. You gotta know how to go when to go to the beach.
that part.
Lay that blanket out,
That
man,
part.
and just chill. We ain't
Chill.
doing nothing. Just getting wet right now, y'all.
All that.
Come on, man.
And they appreciate
Good old
every
ghetto
moment.
days. We just sitting
Every
up watching
moment.
the airplanes fly over, man. It wasn't nothing.
You hear me?
Life was simple.
Fuck around, cook some chicken or something. Excuse my
Hello.
French for all the kids, but you know.
Oh man, you can talk your shit
fuck-
here, man.
Yeah, you hear me?
You hear
Fuck around,
me?
cook some chicken.
Yeah,
kids
little
in the
baby
back,
grill.
Kids in the back, like, oh,
Hey, I ain't
oh,
gonna
oh.
tell him. My rest in peace, my pops. He was cold. He had the blender in the back. He had just bust out, start making pink panties and all that. I couldn't wait to grow up and be with that nigga. I was
Go.
mad.
Go.
Niggas did. I was like, what? Now I realize it's me. I gotta bust open and just start busting, getting it cracking. So when I slide through and I'm on one, they don't even know.
That part.
That's what I'm holding it down. That nigga bust out with the blender in the trunk.
Right.
You know, back in the day when you used to have the plug, nigga, this is cordless. Nigga, what is a cordless? Nigga, pass this shit out. Nigga, in the gas station. Yeah, what we doing though?
Good
what
vibe.
we at next? Yeah, that's what we at with it though.
That part. That part. I don't see no negative in that at all.
Man, when you get into music, what made you start doing music? Let's talk about that.
Shit, what made me get into music? Shit, I just been listening. Like growing up, my mom used to listen to a lot of Fantasia, a lot of Dr. Dre, the Chronic album and shit. You know, all that. All that
So then,
feel-good
since you
music.
took it backwards, I'll be asking people, what was the first song that made you fall in love with hip hop? Then
It was R&B, man.
It was R&B?
R&B.
R&B and hip hop is damn near
R&B and
converged
hip-hop.
nowadays too. So we're gonna let you slide for that. So
Yeah.
what was the first song if you actually named it?
It was Fantasia, When I See You.
Yeah, and that motherfucker's classic.
Well,
Yeah,
now,
that's a
see,
classic.
you hear me?
That's down there. Yeah, niggas
Yeah.
that flipped that song.
My mom
made
used
it
to
a-
clean up to that motherfucker a lot.
Oh yeah, you know it's going down when you wake up and
Fabuloso,
you hear that
bacon,
going on. You wake up
bacon.
earlier and it's shit going already, and then you start hearing that. You better get up, cause nigga gonna start coming to start cleaning up and just start straightening shit up. Cause in a minute she finna come in there tripping. You already
There you
know.
go. But to be honest with you though, sugar free. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's one of my
Sugar-free.
top 5 for sure.
Sugar free.
You need this?
Every time I see him, I pay him his respects.
Come on, man.
My pop's from the Bay. He from Fresno, so every now and then, you know, his crazy ass. I love my pops, but shit. He used to pick a nigga up. We used to drive down to the Bay and shit. He used to play Sugar Free, knocking out the Cadillac. Wah, wah, you know what I'm saying?
I could say that was the first time I ever heard a nigga just give it up for Pomona.
Yeah.
When we first that, I was already feeling it. Then he just said, "I'm from Pomona." I was like, "What the fuck is Pomona?" And, you know, we young, only been in L.A. the whole life, and then I realized that Pomona was L.A. County, and
Yeah,
that's
like all I
a
know
lot
about
of peas
Pomona
is
was
coming
the
up
fair.
out of there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, for sure, Pomona Fair. Yep. But yeah, Sugar Free opened up the door, so we started digging deeper, and then we realized, oh, it's a whole lot of shit going on out there.
Yeah,
in
I'm a
Pomona,
young
man.
nigga listening to this shit. I'm
For
down
sure.
there, what, like 6, 7?
Oh, he took over L.A. When that I'd Rather Give You My Bitch drop. Everybody, we was in the middle
Come
school.
on.
That was the best
Come on.
song out. We was doing that with the.
I don't know why you
stay ready,
bullshitting.
if
Come
you
on,
stay,
man.
come on, stay ready. If you
Come on, down, 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 down.
Come on, what? It was undeniable. It
Come
still
on,
is.
man.
It
Shout out
smell-
to Quick for that too.
Come on.
I ended up being in college with Black Tone's son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I remember he was like influential in that whole movement right there. But yeah, it was a good dude. I think he was end up going to UNLV or something. He was a solid young man out there in the world, man.
Yeah, but those artists was the catalyst of me wanting to get into music, wanting to find out and fine tune and do my whole shit. And then I had got into the jerkin market, the jerkin shit back in the jerkin days.
That part.
And then I had got in the studio. After that, started to make my first jerk song. You know what I mean? Back when AIM was cracking. Put the motherfucker on YouTube back before we even knew about monetization. Like we back then we was young. Hello, excuse me.
That part.
But look, we was young.
Morning
back
show
then.
pack ain't a joke, man.
It's not a joke.
It's gonna fight back.
Pearl did. You hear me? But yeah, we ended up getting in the studio. We ended up dropping shit. And I fell in love with that motherfucking studio, man. That motherfucker was different.
That shit therapy.
Yeah, that shit therapy. A nigga in there, I come out that motherfucker sweating. When the homies open the door, shit, my granny in the studio with me, my mom in the
Come
studio
on now.
with me. They open the door. Nigga, we in the closet with it.
Yes, sir.
Well, shit, I'm in the closet with it.
That's
Nigga,
how we all
studio
started
in
in
the
there.
booth.
Yeah,
You
say
feel what I'm
that.
saying? With a little
Yeah.
sock on that
Come
motherfucker
on
as a
now.
pop filter.
Hello?
You heard me?
Yes, sir.
So shit, we in that motherfucker. My mama opened the door. I'm dripping sweat. She's like, "You ain't trying to." I'm like, "No, close the door. Let me work." So it just felt different.
I didn't record it in the middle of a living room with a full kids and shit going on, and we got sheets hung up and all that. And they got to tell everybody to be quiet.
Man.
And nigga, you talking about as soon as we finish recording, chaos. Hurry, be quiet.
You gotta cut it out.
Yeah, yeah, it's serious. But I'm saying, niggas got to come from that. That's what make you appreciate the other shit and understand time in the studio is serious. You know, people that don't get that didn't do that, they just get in the studio and it's like a big ass concert or a party, and you ain't even in there knocking records out. You just in there just drinking and sipping, inviting people over.
That part.
You know what I mean?
That part.
You got to be in there working, knocking records out. You know what I mean? So
That part. So as that market started to fade away, the whole jerk dance and jerk movement, I kept at it. I stayed in the studio. I kept doing my shit. Then I started throwing my own events.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like throwing parties and shit.
That
Back
part.
then, parties was going up.
for sure.
You know what I mean? Back in the day, I had a crib in Cerritos, by the Cerritos Mall. I was moving
yeah.
out that motherfucker, man. Then moms was like, shit, we could throw a party.
That's all she needed to say.
That's all we needed. That's all she wrote. Threw a motherfucking party. That was the first one. Threw another one, performed at that one. Just great outcomes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then that was the whole start of this whole shit. So that's how I got into music, and then shit everything just started connecting from there. All the dots just start connecting. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers just start connecting with me organically.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
What you been working on? What you drop? Let's talk about it.
Right
what
now-
videos you got out?
Shit, 10K, one of my latest videos with Dro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Joe, shout outs to Joe. That's my dog right there. But shit, and then just rewinding on that, because he also, and he can come on here and share and share his story. But
Yeah, I
he
gotta
also,
bring my nigga Dro through this thing.
Yeah, he also experienced the loss, and I'm gonna let him come and touch on that. I ain't gonna talk too much because that's his story for him to touch on.
Yes, sir.
But he also experienced the loss later on down the line that we can also like relate on.
Yeah.
And we talk about that shit, and that's another brother that I got a lot of respect for, because you know, coming out of that is
And stay
it
strong.
takes a lot.
And now he even back like
back.
nothing never happened.
And then
but he really went through some shit, man. And we was all right there with him, and you know, he had to let him go through it.
Man.
Like I said, you got to grow through it when you're going through it. That's the only difference when you're having a problem.
Man.
As long as you growing through it, when you going through it, then it's good. It's God in there.
It's all
But if you
love.
just going through shit and ain't no reason, you ain't getting out of it, then you need to slow down and see what's going on. But sometimes shit happen and you just gotta figure your way through it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Dro. Yeah, that's
Shout
a
out to
strong
Dro.
dude.
My
Yeah,
dog.
that's my nigga. He already know. I'm pull him to the side.
Easy.
That's the puller to the sider. What's up with it? You good?
Easy,
Let me
easy.
good or bad type of good.
Easy,
You hear me?
Easy. You
For
heard?
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so y'all got the record 10K out, huh?
Yeah, 10K, that motherfucker, man, sounds so good, man. And then that whole experience, just being in the studio with him, just recording that record, that shit was dope. We got multiple shits together, but
Yeah.
that's the motherfuckers, that's the song that motherfuckers just been feeling and motherfuckers just having the most feedback to.
Yeah, you gotta keep putting
But
that energy into
I
that.
love all our tracks though,
Yeah.
to keep it real, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All the shit we do hard.
What project was the 10K on? Or you dropped, was that just a single?
That was just a single. Yeah, so we had to do like a little single.
Yeah, no, that's good.
You
In
know
this
what I mean?
market right now, it's good to be dropping them singles and just pushing them.
Yeah.
Getting all of the streams you can getting the brand out there, and shit. When they get ready for the next one, you drop another one on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's right.
So me and Joe got a project coming in 2025, probably at like, you know, I ain't gonna say no.
Oh, we
dates,
here
but
now. You
it's
said
coming
it like
out.
it was still next year.
It's here.
We here.
It's here. It's here.
2025.
It's here. Shit, you know, it's just good morning.
Good
It's just
morning. That morning show pack, man.
Come on now.
Yes,
Come on
sirski.
now. I'm here.
That's why I had to go and get you some of that Tams to level that all out. Now imagine you had that nigga that had that foundation on there, nigga.
It would
Right,
be right.
You hear me?
It would be right.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming out, man. You said today your birthday, right?
Yes, sir.
Damn,
January 6th.
a nigga just sitting here
birthday.
extra cool on his birthday, man.
Appreciate that.
You supposed to came through with the glasses to the man.
chilling, man.
Nah, that's it. As we
Just
get
chilling.
older, niggas just be happy to be here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
You know, shit, man. This morning, my daughter started school.
That's right.
So I took my daughter to school this morning and shit, you know
That's
what I mean?
that's a beautiful process too, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
I
that
done
shit
seen people
lovely.
cry dropping their kids off. That's when I started saying, oh, that shit's serious. Nigga be like, my
Yeah,
baby,
man. That's how it was.
you gotta let it grow and then you start getting used to it. But that first day of school, nigga be like, shit, my
Take it
baby
good.
just, until your baby just start belling out. As y'all get a little older, they be ready. Don't drop me off right in the front. I don't want them to see you. Hold
You
on.
hear me? Hold on. What's going
Boy,
on
it's
there?
The kiss in the morning and
Yeah.
all that.
Hold What's going on in there?
Nah, nigga, drop me off down the street now. Like, look at you getting older. But yeah,
Lord.
I always tell niggas that's part of life.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
I'm
yeah,
ready for that.
that's you shed a little tear, huh? You ain't gonna tell her. We ain't gotta tell her. Hey, the real Kai, man. You might have let a little tear out, man. He said, "Baby, y'all have a good day. Daddy love y'all."
No, they was happy as hell going to school this morning, man.
No, that's good, dog.
That 2 weeks was a long one. A long one, but they had a good time, though. A lot of food, a lot of toy playing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? They keep trying to get in the pool and jacuzzi. I'm like, we in the winter. It's the winter time.
They said, "Daddy, you got a heater in the pool.
Come
Don't
on
do
now.
that,
It can't happen.
He said it can't happen.
We ain't about to be sick now.
Nah, yeah. It's a lot of people sick right now too. You gotta be cool.
Yeah, you gotta keep it chill.
Yeah, and I realize you get the cold faster from a kid too.
Yeah, for sure.
They get around other kids and it's traveling.
It be on them.
Next thing you know, you sick and you down for 2 days and money messing up.
No motion.
It's different when you a nigga out here in the world trying to get sick. You fuck around and fuck some shit up trying to be sick one day just because you didn't want to wear no coat.
Real shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about trying to be out in the world and I don't need no coat. And they got cold on you now. You got the chills. I would be trying to play. What I be telling niggas the real. Hold on now. You got something on? Nigga, get it. We gonna be out till
Yeah, real shit.
This shit might be 3:30 a.m. Nigga over there cold and we just getting started. You
freezing.
I told you to put a coat on.
They wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Now nigga can't come hang out no more. Tried to tell you. Then nigga try to come with that fly little coat. Now it's time to get to the real coat.
You hear me?
We had a time where you could fake it and get fly.
Yeah.
And then pass.
It's over with.
If you ain't got that heavy duty coat right now, you gonna be fucked off, man. I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
But you got 24 hours.
Thermo. Put us some long johns underneath, man. And I know niggas from the East Coast, so y'all, it gotta be below 30 degrees for y'all start taking it serious. Out here, we 70 degrees all day. So as soon as it start tipping past
that
60, 59, I'm already nigga just shut it down. You know what? I'm done for the night.
That part.
Nigga get it one good sit down with the cover and I'm cool. Yeah, nigga be having. That's why I gotta just stay outside in motion. Cause as soon as a nigga turn the heater on in the car, it'll make you want to go home.
No, every day.
That heater will do it. Nigga, how you thinking you in the bed like Fred? You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, you ain't a morning person?
No, I am. I'm definitely a morning person. Shit, it's becoming a lot harder, but shit, I'm definitely a morning person.
What you mean by that?
Shit, just, waking up. Shit, my daughter be waking up in the middle of the night like, Daddy, I'm hungry. And I didn't fed her all type of shit in the middle of the night. Baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Feeding her. I'm hungry. I'm like, damn. Y'all eating like growing boys in this.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Young ladies.
And you got to hop up. Like,
oh, it's not a game.
You got to hop up and you got to feed them.
That's what I'm saying. I could imagine your daughter saying, you hearing your daughter's voice in the middle of the night. It's automatically like, what the fuck's going? Oh, you just hungry? You like, oh, that ain't no big, but let me handle that. Because I'm getting up to handle whatever it is. A daughter voice in the middle of the night. What?
Sure.
That's automatically like everything cracking. Oh, you want a sandwich? Oh, okay. Let me handle that. You just hoping it wasn't nothing more serious than that. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dad. Oh no, what's wrong? I'm hungry. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could imagine.
That part.
I ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready. I be seeing people go through a lot of stuff with kids and baby mamas, and it be like, ooh, I don't know. Some stuff I'm like a blackouter. I try to stay out of the blackout zone.
Look.
And I seen niggas be good dads and go through a lot, and I just be like, I don't know if I could. Like, I couldn't battle rap. How niggas be, and your mama is a hoe and your daddy is a, and I was like, you know what, brother? This not gonna go right. People in my family might not be able to tell. They just playing like, nah.
Right, that part.
Yeah, so my pops passed, so we take certain stuff kind of serious. So certain shit, I leave it alone. So I ain't even play like fuck around and be having a good battle. Niggas say something, I'm like, oh, nah, I really don't like you. It's just I can't even fix it. So let me just not do it. But yeah,
that part.
Certain shit you gotta know how to steer clear.
No, for sure.
But I respect it. I be up at all the battle events, and
Yeah.
but I just be like, shit, certain shit I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I didn't hear niggas say some shit. I was like,
Cold
wow.
shit. Karate kick your face.
And you know how football, basketball, or something, nigga go win in the parking lot. They might have lost in there,
That part.
but they really get
part.
cracking in the parking lot.
That part.
You can't do that in battle rap. It's already it's already they already expected some bullshit to happen. So the
Right.
first thing you can do is add to the bullshit. So,
I done heard some shit that battle rap, boy.
Wow.
To say the least, boy.
but it's a sport. You got to be able to be in that sport to do it. Because if you ain't, I just seen some bad moments in that motherfucker on video where niggas
Yeah.
then got socked and snuffed
Yeah.
and. Oh
Sure.
damn! I'm like, damn, they did what to a nigga? And you watch it, oh shit, they really just socked that nigga.
I'm like, cold.
Yeah,
You like,
certain
did he really
shit.
do it?
Yeah, but I'm at the same time you listen to what the nigga said. Oh, and you a snitch. I got the paperwork. Like, pow. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
Okay, I hear it.
Yeah, oh, shit.
I understand.
What he thought he was just gonna stand there and let him?
Get away with that?
Yeah.
You can't.
You know what I'm
You
talking
can't.
about?
You can't.
So what type of music you say you put out? Who your top 5 artists too? Let's get to that.
The type of music I put out?
Yeah.
Spirituals, bro. All
Spirituals.
spirituals. All
That's deep.
spirituals, bro.
You talking straight to a
spirituals,
nigga's
bro.
soul.
All spirituals.
I ain't never heard
That's
nobody
it.
use that one.
I'm just being real.
I like that. You can't do nothing but be the real now. That's the thing about putting the real in your name. Nigga is gonna hold you to it at the highest level. You can't say you the real and then do anything halfway.
Other than
Wow, they gonna call you out fast.
what? It's not making sense.
Yeah, so I already know when you say it's real already.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They're my top 5. Like I said, you got Sugar Free. And we ain't gonna put them in no type of order.
for sure.
No type of order. We're gonna do Sugar Free. We're gonna say I mean from what perspective you talking about? And
Ain't
from,
no perspective. Who your top 5? You gotta put the top 5. I know what
and
you
what
mean by that.
category, yeah, like
And
how
we
you
ain't
want-
giving you no category.
All right,
Because
shit.
it's going to make it just as hard as it was. Yeah. I know if I give you a category, it's going to make it easier. No, we keeping it hard for you, loved one. Pause.
Golly, that's hard in the motherfucker, man. So I'm gonna say Sugar Free. I'm gonna say Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna say I gotta give it up to Ice Cube. Motherfuckers, I'm giving it up to Ice Cube like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always shout him out.
Gotta
too.
give it up to Cube.
Original
yeah.
South Central.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna say, shit, man. Shout out to my nigga Kalan for real. He been dropping a lot of hot shit. I like the shit he been dropping. Kalan for real. Gotta throw him in there, for sure. He been sounding good for the city.
For sure. Everybody.
Yeah, everybody. You know what I mean? And then shit, Kendrick.
There we go.
Kendrick, come on now.
Come on, man.
Come
Shake
on
your
now.
shit up right now.
Come on now.
Got the motherfucker.
Come on now.
Got the motherfucker out, flipped
Yeah.
over right now,
Yeah.
man. Got the owl flipped over right now, man. If you had any advice for what Drake could do right now to get back in the standards with California, what would you say it would be?
Man.
Are you still fuck with him like ain't nothing ever happened?
Nah, I feel like it's all music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all music.
So I'm saying if he dropped the album tomorrow, you'll be sliding through the ghetto.
Hell
With the
no.
top down.
No.
Okay, so
No.
then so
No.
let's talk about it.
Yeah,
then.
I'm not sliding
You know what I'm
top
saying?
down.
It is all me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Yeah,
might.
I'm not sliding
I don't
top
know.
down.
LA is one of them tricky
Yeah.
spots where when it's tricky, you might not just come. Oh no, it's just music, and then nigga,
Slide
it might
top
not
down
work.
now.
You know, you might.
They
want
might listen and, you know, just at the crib, see what he talking about, see if he says some offensive shit, just if I
Yeah.
gotta be on alert. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta check the weather.
Just to see.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? What's the temperature?
Because sometimes
You know
you
what I mean?
miss it and come out and be some shit going on. Yeah.
So I gotta listen.
Yeah.
Shit, what's going on out there? You know what I mean? Just to be updated. But I'm all for the music. So shit. I know for sure Kendrick did his shit.
For sure.
If Drake did come out with a project, did he do? You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm anticipating for it.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying, what could he do to get people back on the?
Just come
'cause
back.
Are you think it never gonna get back to the way where he just had everybody in the headlock?
No, I feel like if he just come back as Drake and just come back just on some shit and just get back to the music and dial into the music, I feel like he could
Gotcha.
make a resurgence for
Just
sure.
let go.
Yeah,
but
just
but
let
he
go
got
of
it.
his shit.
Do you think he accepted the fact that he lost?
Nah, cause he been making little like
A lot of little undercut or current
Yeah.
little pokes and jabs still.
yeah, he been making. You could tell he a little hurt. You know what I mean?
Oh, you could tell he a little hurt.
He a little hurt, but as a man, I can respect it. But
What you think about the lawsuit?
That's a big deal.
I mean, did you think it was like some hip hop shit to do, or you think it was some shit to do, like
I
on
think
some
it was-
losing tip, or you think it was some, like you really like think it was some, it might even be some legit shit to what he's trying to put claims to.
Yeah, I think it's some more so like what he trying to put claims to. I think it's more so like the people around him, more so like, hey, you know, we got to protect the brand. You know what I mean?
At all costs.
We got to protect the brand. I'm more some business shit. I don't think it's more so like Drake. You know what I mean? But if it is, I don't know. But I think it's more so the people around him.
Yeah, I
trying
believe
to
that.
make sure the business
It could be
stay
bigger
together.
than him. They said he could have said no,
Yeah.
and they like, nah, bro, we pressing this button on
We
you.
got to do it. We
Yeah.
got to do it. We got to do it just to make sure people ain't pulling out and no pause, but doing all the other shit with the business and you know what I mean. So yeah, that's that.
Did you at the Pop Out concert or any of the videos or any of that type of shit for the Kendrick shit?
No, actually, I wasn't able to make it. But I seen all that shit, and just being from LA, shit, it felt like I was there.
Nah, no
A lot
cap.
of my people was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
For sure.
the nigga was for sure. Like I felt the part of it. You feel me? That shit was a big deal. So nah, but I didn't get to make it to none of the pop out events or nothing like that. But my grandmother was there. My grandmother, Sapphire Blue from Compton, she a part of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to my grandmother. But yeah, she was out there. She was doing her shit.
You from Compton?
Yeah, I'm from Compton.
Oh, you the first nigga that didn't say they was from Compton hard.
from
Like
Compton,
when person, as soon as they get in here, they be like, yeah, it's your boy, the nigga Compton, California. Like, okay, Sean.
Nigga smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga smooth.
Look, that's the first time I know. I mean, out of every nigga I ever met, you the most. I'm gonna tell you I'm from Compton, but I ain't even,
Nah, I'm from Compton. Though.
Yeah, I got
Sure.
you. I respect it. I just saying, most niggas be Compton always say I'm from Compton fast.
Nah, for sure. Niggas be
My auntie just came in here and
Yeah.
she was she's the most nicest person in the world,
Yeah.
but she was like, yeah, after Compton, California.
Nah, for
Like
sure.
she just like
Gotta let you
it
know.
all part of the play.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just California.
Yes,
But I
sir.
threw it in there though.
You did.
I just gave you the spill.
And you gave it, but you kind of come with the
Come on.
presidential twist.
Come on.
My aunties with the city of Chamber in Compton, California.
You hear me?
Yeah, so
hear me?
you got the higher up plugs with the family with it. That's what's up. You really from Compton.
Yeah, Sunny Cove. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
My granny bought a house over there.
I used to live in there
Built that
as a kid
motherfucker.
for a little while. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What part? Like, which cove?
The crazy part is
You come in
I
from
was such a
Alondra, or you
kid.
came in from
I can't
from
even.
West Laurel.
I know where it was the Miracle Market that way.
So you came
turn
in
in that
from-
way, turn left, make a U-turn, and the house was right there.
Easy.
And it was like some I knew some Mexicans right there named
Yeah.
Chewy. One of them was a kid. He threw the fireworks and blew his finger off back in the day before
Oh,
anybody
boy.
that. Yeah, and I
Oh,
was like,
boy.
damn, they stitched this shit. We carry up, got it, put it on some ice. He went back, stitched it on. I remember that nigga.
Like it wasn't nothing. Yeah, shit was going on.
No,
like
if any nigga remember this for anything.
But the
any-
finger just didn't move because
No,
you ain't
if you-
attaching the
No, when you
joints
put it
and
back
all that.
on, I think it'll relock as long as you put the finger on whatever it
Quick
is on
enough.
ice
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
hurry up and do it. It'll go back. But yeah, after a while it's gonna go out. But whatever the case, this is something just to remember. If anybody always try to you feel me? I remember another thing up in there, and I'm talking about kids. This is young kids. This
Yeah.
like. I think I moved in there after my pops passed. So we was living with pops, and then my pops passed. We moved backwards, moved back in with grandma, and my grandma really lived in there. So around that time, we moved up in there.
For sure.
But motherfucking they used to be. It was cracking over there. It used to be niggas playing basketball. They put a basketball court out. It was some niggas that rapped. A nigga that I knew that rapped over there.
Yeah.
I knew some niggas that lived across the street to me. That was the first niggas I knew that was what's that shit called, Jehovah Witness.
For sure.
They didn't, you know.
Sure.
So I remember, I don't remember their names or faces. I mean, if I see them, I know their face, but
sure.
the names and all that, I don't remember. But I just know it was turn in, make one loop, and we was right there. That was it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I don't even see. I don't know what side was that. What side is that?
Shit, I don't recollect, because you said you came in. You said you remember the Miracle Market, but if you come by the Miracle Market, you still come down there and make that left and then come in from the Alondra side. So you got to tell me if you came in from
Oh
the
no, if you
Alondra
going
side or you
in
came
the other
from-
way, if you go that way, it's
Like,
you're
did
going
you-
into the Farm Dog Hood. It's like they had a little store right there.
Right.
Or if you turn left, you're going into the Sunny
Oh, so
Cove.
you came in from the Alondra side. So you
Okay.
was passing the dark. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that was a different
Yeah, so,
code.
yeah, that's why I
My
said
mom
I
people
was-
stayed on that side.
I was
But
so
I
see-
stayed more so. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, I was just saying I was so young of a kid. That was before when I barely started understanding even niggas was gangbang. We was just kids. You already know just niggas bad, niggas is good.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
You start growing up and realize like, oh, a nigga lived in the. But I was about to
sure.
say I do remember a nigga had a lowrider bike. And
Yeah,
he was riding around and he left and we always like where I grew up right there. You go down that street, I knew everybody. Even go around the corner, maybe a little bit down there. You know everybody just from growing up.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
going out of there, you don't know nobody. It's like why you even go that far? And that nigga
sure.
hopped on this shit and went up out of there. And he came back, no bike. And he was looking like, what happened? He was like, shit, they got me for that bike. So yeah, we started. That's what I'm saying. It's bad. You start knowing, okay, you go that far.
Yeah, you gotta
Some
stay
bad
in
can
your
happen
code.
to you. Yeah, that part.
Stay in your code.
Okay, here you go with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay in your code.
Yeah, you don't know for real. That
Nah,
shit
for
serious.
sure.
Stay in your code.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm
I mean?
saying. I ain't even know.
Cause there's so much shit going on in your little area. You don't even need to go outside that radius like
yeah,
that.
that's what
for
I'm
real.
saying. The people you know is in there that got love for
It's
you.
right in
The
there.
further you get, niggas don't know you. And
Yeah, it's like-
the less love.
Shit, I didn't even know you stayed in this motherfucker. You know
Who
what I mean?
are you?
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that shit was all love.
this
though.
motherfucker liar done went out too.
Right.
That's it. We done got
we got
out.
another one?
Motherfucker.
I think my
Oh, he got
partner
one.
got one for you.
Oh shit, I'm ready for it.
But yeah, it was all love growing up in the codes, man, and it still is. You know what I mean? Dre just dropped, a couple million. I think he gave 50 million to Compton High to do some shit as far as like building a school or rebuilding a school, giving them a music department. My grandmother was telling me about that, and it's actually announced. It's not like it's public information. So. That shit dope, and they working on a lot of shit with Compton. They throwing a lot of events. I seen you at that. You was at the parade, right?
Yeah.
My grandmother was up there too. She had took a picture. She was like, she had sent me a picture. She was like, "Do you know a guy named Young Lawless?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know Young Lawless." You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then she like, "Yeah, I met him at the parade." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah. And then she was like, yeah, he was doing music. They had popped out they was doing all type of music. It was really exciting. Woo, 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 woo. So I'm like, you had a good time? She was like, yeah, it was really cool. You should have came out. So
Yeah, I had my dog with me. I wasn't supposed to even been pulling up. Lawless telling me,
Yeah.
pull up.
Yeah,
Because
for
we
sure.
could have been in the parade and all that. He was in the parade,
Yeah.
sitting on the float and shit. But
Yeah.
I had already had hella shit to do. And then I just so happened to be driving down, I think the same street as the motherfucking thing. And he called me. I was leaving a funeral or something.
Yeah.
And then when I called him, he was like, oh, yeah, you right here by the thing. Just come right down there. And I'm like,
hop right in.
yeah, and then,
Follow
no,
the line.
it was over. It had me it was over, but the car part was over. They was all at the park,
Right.
and that's when I pulled up, and I had my dog with me and all that. So, feel me? It was like it was fun, but it wasn't fun because her little ass just be doing whatever she want to. So I tried to put her on the leash, and you hear me get her out the way.
Yeah.
But when I say she had me ripping and running and. Little English bulldog, so everybody be liking her walking up and shit. So.
Yeah. I should take
It
a
seemed
minute
like she was more there, and I was just handling her more than the opposite way.
Right.
Nigga couldn't roll a blunt, nigga. Shit, goddamn. But
Right.
yeah,
Take a
it
minute
was
to get to
fun,
where
though.
you're going.
I
when
seen
you
there was a
gotta-
lot of people up there that I knew.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that's it. That event was love. So like I said, like for the whole city of Compton, it's a lot of good shit going on for the city of Compton. You know what I mean? And then shout out to my nigga Kookaloo, from Compton
Oh
doing
yeah, he
his shit.
just got out.
Yeah, shout out to my
Yeah.
nigga Kookaloo. Okay, you updated like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we had chopped it up before he went down, and
Yeah.
I seen him recently when he just got out at a party somewhere.
Yeah.
We switched numbers. We supposed to work and shit. You know, it's love.
Yeah, it's all love, man.
He,
So I'm
he,
talking about
he
that
getting his
Cooper
shit back going. He out here doing all. I done seen him in everything.
Fly
Shit,
by
I ain't gonna
Grammy.
lie. For sure.
Yeah, man.
That nigga in everything now that he out, nigga. Everybody videos,
That's
his
all
own
love.
videos.
It's all
I
love.
said hard. You gotta, you know me. I'm never not working. So when I see a nigga like that, I'm like, yeah, he on this shit.
It's all love. You gotta be.
A nigga told me about a nigga that I never heard of, and he played this shit, and this shit was hard. He fucked with a nigga Dank.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nigga from over there that fuck with them.
Okay.
And I forgot his name, but he played it, my boy Hot. And that shit was hard. And then I seen him in the video. I said, look at this nigga.
There you go.
That shit hard.
There you go. Yeah, niggas is working, man. Niggas
Yeah,
just trying
that
to,
part.
Niggas just trying to, get to it and do what they gotta do. And that's the most important part. And all my people, they taking care of their family, spending more time with their kids, working out. You know what I mean?
Doing what we gotta do, man.
Staying updated, you know what I mean? In that Bible.
That part.
You know what I mean? In that Quran.
That part.
You know what I mean? They doing what they gotta do.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Touching with that inner power within, the power within.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? And that's where it's key. That's where it's key. So that shit beautiful.
Yeah, that shit serious too,
Yeah,
man.
to see our mark to
We had to get to this level. Niggas
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to be young, dumb, and wild and shit.
It
So
took some
now-
time.
Now a little bit of time, and now niggas, like you said,
Yeah.
real and to real shit. Nigga be working out every day now too.
That part.
And I used to be laughing at workout niggas talking
You be
shit.
going in though
Now
too.
I'm in that motherfucker 1,000 reps.
Yeah, nigga, the 3 miles and shit. I'm like, hold on.
Come on, man.
Hold on now.
Hey now.
I'm like, hold on now.
Hey, they say it ain't no use of getting wealthy if you ain't gonna get as healthy. Cause
No,
all you
for
gonna
sure.
do is take all that money and buy the bullshit and dumb shit, and next thing you be dead and somebody else spend your money.
Nah, for sure.
So let me
For
say,
sure.
if you get some money,
Sure.
you definitely want to get your health together so you can live as long as your money could go. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I guarantee you.
You don't want to be up millions and die at 37 or something. Niggas supposed to die at 86.
No, on the real.
Really up there, they're doing it up. You feel me? So
On the real.
can't do that eating backwards and living backwards. You know what I mean? But before we get up out this motherfucker, anything you want to shout out, your website, your Instagram.
Absolutely.
Niggas be want to ask me a question. So if you got a question you want to ask me before we go, you can shoot that.
Okay.
And shit, do it up. Anybody you want to get love to, any of that.
For sure. Visit my clothing brand, my clothing website, Love Is Pain, loveispainla.com. I got some new shit dropping.
That sound dope. You know what? You got to kill him for Valentine's Day. Love.
Yeah, I was
with the
just about
heart,
to say.
man. You got to kill him right there.
I got a Valentine's Day drop. You can pre-order. It's gonna the pre-order gonna be up February 12th. You know what I
you
mean?
ready?
Yeah. So that shit gonna be dope. A lot of shit for the kids. A lot of shit for the women. I got some. It's that. That shit gonna be. That shit gonna be dope. My
You
girl
got the
be
drip.
helping me with a lot of that shit. And that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
We be putting it together.
Ladies be knowing.
You hear me? We be
Ladies
putting
be
that
knowing.
shit together. You hear me?
Ladies be knowing.
Yeah. So
That's good that you're incorporating
then-
your queen into it too.
Oh, for sure. It keep her busy.
Hello?
It keep her busy.
That's right.
It keep her busy, and she like to do it. She be in my.
Right,
What we
man.
doing next?
It's a talent, man.
What we doing next?
It's a
You
talent.
know what I mean?
God don't get that to everybody.
Nah, not at all.
So if you do, you're supposed
at
to
all.
use it.
Not at all. And then the project with the music dropping in March. You know what I mean? The real kind. Me and Joe shit coming. Probably like I ain't gonna say no date on that, but me and his shit coming this year. Just new music and new singles dropping along the way. All in between that, new visuals. And then just
Stay locked in so you won't miss
staying locked
nothing.
in. Yeah, stay locked in. Tap in with my Instagram, The Real Kind with 2 E's in the real. And you will see some pop-up dates or pop-out dates where you will see me where you can kind of tap in with me where I got the pop-out and shit where you can kind of get merch and we can do the hand-to-hand shit and conversate and do the whole little shit. I'm with the whole little shit. So, yeah, come fuck with me. And yeah, man. And then as far as this, did you play football or something, nigga? Like back in the day, how the fuck you running them 3 miles and shit like that? doing all that?
Basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
That's a
That's
good
what's up.
basketball player for sure.
And then what got you into the music shit? Like as far as
well-
as far other than
Well, I had a cousin that he had moved with us, and he was from the East Coast. And I had like a bunk bed in my room, so he used to sleep on the bottom part like it was like a couch bunk bed.
Yeah.
So like in the middle of the night, he had a light on and be writing, and I sleep light. So
Yeah.
a nigga woke up. Like most of the time, whenever he used to do it, I'd wake up.
Yeah.
And then I got down there a few times with him, and he'd spit his shit, and I'd just be listening. I used to give him like advice. I mean, not even suggestions.
That part.
And he was like, every time I used to say, he's like, oh, that was dope, and he would use it. And he was just one day like, bro, you need to write in your own book. You know what I mean? So I started writing in my own book. And I started having like little raps that I had wrote, but I wasn't spitting them for people. I didn't walk around so I was a rapper.
Yeah.
I just had my shit and it was just to myself. But one day I told one of my partners, he locked up right now, Free Boostu. I told that nigga, hey, I be rapping. I mean, that I was writing and shit, and I rapped a few of them. And we was playing basketball, and that nigga fucked around and told niggas, like right after the basketball shit ended, it turned to a rap session. So I'm like, cool, I ain't tripping, I ain't finna rap. That nigga like, oh yeah, my nigga rap right here, and put me on the spot. And I looked at him like, what the fuck? But I rap, fuck it. It was a gang of motherfuckers. You know, like one of them basketball Sunday nights.
Yeah.
Started off Sunday morning.
Come on.
We played all the way to the night. Everybody's still there. It was just going up.
Yeah.
And niggas, I got off and it just went up. Everybody was fucking with it like I been rapping. It was, look at this nigga.
Took off like a rocket.
So after then, I just kept pressing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was in Long Beach when it happened. It was I lived in the Langports, Langport Park with all that.
Yeah.
And it was a basketball courts around them. So everybody used to be hella people and shit. And so since I was in LA, I had a different rap name, but everybody still kept thinking I was from Long Beach since I started rapping out there, and everybody I was fucking with was from Long Beach since I was right there.
For sure.
I had to say I was LA, so that's how I started being young LA, so niggas to know I was, even though I be all
out.
Yeah, like how I be telling like nigga how I live here now, I'll probably move in 2 years and be living somewhere else and live somewhere else, and that's what I've been doing my whole life. So I just put on for the whole county, like I ain't from no hood.
Yeah.
I fuck with niggas from all sides, from Compton, Watts, Long Beach, Gardena, Inglewood. Like I fuck with everybody. So instead of when you grow up in one side, you end up really not having no choice, or you not end up getting into it or getting, niggas label you a certain way. But when I moved around, I done felt what everybody felt, because I done been with these niggas, been with those niggas, to the point where niggas be like, oh, I grew up with this nigga, and I really might have lived with them niggas for a few years when we was young and we grew up together. So now I grew up, moved over here, and then I grew up with him, and so now when you see niggas from all over, like, oh, I know this nigga. So like even Dro, I grew up with that nigga in Long Beach. We used to go to church together.
Y'all got music together?
I mean, we don't got no music together.
Okay.
So that's one thing, like I said, if you talk to Dro and ask him, he'll tell you to break down, and you'll be like, wow.
Yeah.
But that's really my dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
And as far as me, when it's like that, I like to let niggas do whatever. When the time is right, we gonna work. But the time is whenever.
For sure,
it ain't no rush. But he doing this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like and that's what I said. If we don't work, I realize niggas won't think we know each other.
That part.
So that's why I said now I've been doing different shit just to keep the shit going. But
yes, sir. Respect.
shout out to my nigga Dro, man.
Yeah, shout out to
to
Dro,
everything
man.
he got going. Shout out to the real kind.
The morning
Feel
show.
me? You hear me for pulling up with that on him, man. Go on and show him, man. They don't know.
It's a good
Yeah,
turkey,
man. Yeah, they ain't nothing but a little eighth.
for the-
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah,
for the people that's nervous. It's just an eighth.
it
He
ain't
just
too
got
much.
it in a big bag. You hear me?
It's not too much.
Yes, sir, man. On the way out, man, Cam, you already know you the only nigga can take him home, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like a motherfucker sliding in home base in a baseball game.
Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and the WB Morning Show. And subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
This nigga wild. Like,
Hello.
This came out the cut.
Did I get it right?
Every
Yeah,
time.
Every time. It's crazy, man.
Every time.
/innovative culture. Hey, man, it's your boy Young LA, man. My nigga Zaga done popped out. Shout out to Zaga, man. No, I know to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Ever since I've been in Jamaica, I'm real Jamaican. Before I went to Jamaica, I told nigga I was Jamaican.
Yeah.
But now I'm real Jamaican, nigga. He tells me, shh. When I go to Jamaica, they don't let nobody tell them to nigga, you nigga. Nah, shout out to y'all, man. Subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. We outside, man, in the internet world, man.
Yes,
The
sir.
morning show. Hello.
Morning. Hello.
Waking up, sunshine beams through the blinds. Young LA and cool as Cam on the grind. 10 a.m. hits, I'm tuning in for the fine. Spotify or YouTube, blowing up your mind. WB Morning Show, that's the spot. Fresh episodes every Monday, they hot. West Coast vibes, never miss a shot. Eating up the screen, they serving the plot. Look, hit that subscribe, punch that bell. New content dropping, can't you tell? Last for days, stories to swell. Morning shots, we under the spell.
Innovative.